Okay, this is lesson 4-1 titled Segments and Midpoints. Our learning targets for this lesson are apply the segment addition postulate to find lengths of segments, and then use the definition of midpoint to find lengths of segments. So we talk about distance along a line as an undefined term in geometry, meaning that it happens in geometry and it's something that's kind of obviously obvious, right? But we treat it as an undefined term. So the length of a line segment is basically just the distance between an endpoint. That's our example here, and that's what we'll be dealing with today. The length of the line segment is just the distance along that line between the endpoints. So look at the first section. We have measuring segments. The distance between points A and B, so we look at the number line A and B, can be written as the length of segment AB, which we write as AB without a line over the top. So the length of any segment you write as the segment without the segment symbol on top. Okay? This is what this means. Important. Know that, please. So for this one, the length of AB would just be 1, 2, 3, 4. We write it as AB is equal to 4. Okay. Congruent segments. If AB, the length of AB is equal to the length of CD, meaning their AB without a line is equal to CD without a line, then the segments are congruent. And when I say congruent, I mean that their lengths are equal. So there's a special way we write congruent. It looks very similar to an equal sign, but instead of an equal sign, we put an equal with a squiggly thing on top. They call that a tilde. But we're going to just call this, I call it equal squiggly, but it means congruent. So to write this in terms of segments, we write it as segment AB is congruent to segment CD. Okay, so you see this, just to check, AB is 4 and CD is also 4. And voila, it works out. They're congruent because their lengths are equal. So skipping number 1, P1, because you have to have a ruler, where you can go ahead and do that yourselves. Everyone, we know how to measure with a ruler. But for P2, this is important. You'll be doing this a lot, so know how to do this. P2 says you can also use a number line to find the distance between 2 points. What is LM? So remember, that's just the distance between L and M, or the length of LM would be, like I said, the distance between L and M. To do this, we just subtract the endpoints and take the absolute value of whatever we get. So LM is equal to, so subtract the coordinate of L is -3, so -3 minus 4 for M. That gives me -7, absolute value of both of these. So LM is just equal to 7, because the absolute value of -7 is +7. You could have also subtracted M first instead of L first. That doesn't matter. I'm going to keep what I have here. It works out both ways, okay? And that's the end of our first part of lesson 4.1 video.